We back. We back. Episode 2. We back. We
Ooh,
back. We back.
Dose.
Yeah.
We
We
did it.
back with episode 2 PVC podcast. Hold up. Ooh, there we go. Wait, Mike, how'd you move
Oh wait,
down? What?
I'm back.
You slunched up, motherfucker. Get
There
up.
we go. We back.
Come on, bro.
We back with episode 2 of PVC podcast. We here.
All right, here we
Myself, Sammy, Hot Sammy Sliz, Tompy, It Me Sheesh over there.
Hi.
And that's Wavarian. Mike over there. Episode 2. We back. How are y'all
did it.
feeling? How y'all doing today, tonight? What is it, afternoon over there?
Gaming out, dude. Yeah, it's 3:00 in the afternoon. That's good, bro. It's a
God
beautiful day.
damn.
I'm excited to get this done. Hang out with the boys. Go outside for a little bit. Make use of it. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Good day.
Nice. How you doing, Mike?
Okay. I'm good. It is 11:14 p.m. now. It's like
Yo.
late.
Yeah, it's late over here. East
Late.
Coast.
We've been gaming out, bro. We've been hunting.
Yeah, right. I
Yeah.
mean, we can get right to it. We can get
Let's do
right
it.
to it. Rise demo is out. I was fortunate
Magnum
enough
Malo's
to,
trash.
Yeah, no, he's not trash. I was
Come on,
fortunate enough
bro.
to get a little early access to it because I got it in the first demo. So I've been getting my ass beat by him since the 9th. And he hurts, and you have no health. And it's a fucking 15-minute quest. That's the roughest thing about that quest, is that it's 15 minutes. But
Stupid.
demo's back. I'm hoping this one stays. They didn't say like a date that it's gonna go away, did they? I don't think they said
No,
that this
I
time.
don't think so.
Yeah, so I think this one will just be here until
I hope so.
like forever, so you could just try it at any time. But this is your first time playing Rise, Tompy.
My
Right?
first time. My first
Yeah.
time ever. Because I didn't play the first demo because I wasn't a Switch boy. It's nuts, dude. It's fucking nutty. It's like exactly what I wanted it to be. I'm super fucking excited to learn more about it. I'm still like a little bit overwhelmed by it. Still a little bit crazy. But I'm very excited. I think it's gonna be very cool. Get some more hunts in. Hang out with the boys. Should be cool. I'm very excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for it too. And you tried Magnum Malo a couple times, Mike, right? Before
Yeah.
we started.
It gave me cancer.
Relax. He fucking hurts. He hurts. I don't know why they made it a 15-minute quest. They do. This is like the third time they've done this. I think this is a world thing, right? They never did this pre-world with like flagship being a 15-minute quest thing, right? Like Gore was just like a normal quest in 4U demo, I think. I don't remember. I can't remember.
I
back
don't
that
remember
far.
either.
But
It's
yeah.
been a while, dude. Holy shit.
I
It's
know
been
they
ages.
definitely started that with World. And was Valstrax? Valstrax was in the GU demo as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
I think
I think
it
it's
was
just always
full
a thing.
quest. Yeah, I know the flagship is always a thing, but I think
Yeah.
the 15-minute thing was like that started with World, and I don't know why they started doing that. But that aside, I am able to see that Magnum Malo is a really fucking cool fight. A really awesome, like, just move set, attack set, design. He's really cool, and I can't wait to beat his ass in the actual game, because now I've been getting my ass beat by him for fucking 90 tries now. I've reset
God
my save
damn.
3 times and still haven't beat him yet. But I'm going
fucked
to.
up,
I'm
dude.
gonna beat him.
I hope so.
But yeah,
Fingers
I gotta
crossed.
keep trying at it. And
Just use LS, bro. It's alright.
With what weapon though? What weapon?
I gotta do. So I spent, like I said, I just did the 3rd reset. Well, just after we were done, so almost 90 tries, 90 attempts on Magnum Malo. Probably more like 80 because I had to like reset and change
Damn.
settings and stuff. 60 or 50 of those were like charge blade, and the damage is just not there in this demo for me, at least. With my capabilities, I'm just not able to output enough damage to kill him. Like I was able
Honestly,
to go through the fight with no cards, but I just time out. Yeah,
that.
what were you gonna say?
Oh, I think everyone was saying that CB is pretty like not too great in a demo.
I think
Yeah.
it's always like
Damage-wise.
that though. It's always like that because CB is so like skill intensive in terms of
Yeah.
it needs a lot of shit for it to work properly, and they're not gonna give you that shit, right? So
Nope.
I mean, in this demo we have nothing. Like you need like artillery, you need guard, you need fucking a whole lot of shit for CB to deal a fuckload of damage. Once you have that shit, it does dummy damage, but we don't have it, so it's gonna be like underwhelming. It's the same thing with IG bugs, same thing with bow. You're not gonna get crazy damage on those weapons without skills.
Yeah. There's like nothing there,
unfortunate.
so we can't. Like I'm throwing AEDs and they're hitting for like 12, and I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, I do
fuck that
I do a
shit,
helm
dude.
split with longsword, and it's like 6 ticks of like 60, and it's like, all right.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like very clearly like one of them is doing more damage, dog. You tell me which one. Right?
Yeah.
Like, that shit's fucked up.
Yeah. But that aside, he's really cool. Like his moveset, he's like a sick cross between Nurg and Zenogre. Like they took the good parts of both of them and then made Magnum Alo and gave him a blast that's actually cooler than Bracky's blast too. Like his blast is like you get hit by the flame, and then if you wire dash, it puts like a mine on the ground, and the first time the monster hits it, it's like a free knockdown and like 200 damage, which is such a
That's
sick
so good.
design. Yeah, it's so
That's
cool.
so
like
It's really cool. It's super like creative, I think. And, like,
yeah. And like we're
seems
definitely
fun.
when the game comes out, it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be like Nurg. How like when we first started fighting Nurg, we all got our shit pushed in, but then like 200 hours later, he doesn't even get to move. Like
Yeah.
he spawns and then he's just on the ground and then he's dead. But that's like what makes him so good, is that like learning him and then getting to that point. I think Magnum Alo is gonna be like the same kind of thing.
I'm
which
super
is sick.
excited for it, dude.
Yeah.
Just give me
I
some
guess we-
fucking skills. Holy shit. And give me a
Yeah.
fucking bug that is like not like walking, dude. Move, please. Holy shit, that bug is so slow, dude. Holy fuck.
Yeah, we did a
God
hunt
damn.
before the pod. We were fighting Mizu, and we're moving around or whatever, and I just see your bug just
Just
slowly
doing nothing,
taking a
dude.
stroll
Seriously.
across my screen.
Ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, I
Yeah,
can't do
that's
shit with that
always a
damn
thing
bug.
too. Like since day one, IG demo always feels bad because of that. I don't know why they don't just give you a
sucks.
fast bug. Like it doesn't need to do
Right?
damage.
Why?
It doesn't need dust or any of that crazy stuff. Just make it a fast one.
I agree. It's so silly. Like, it's just dumb. It's like early game IG. It's like, why do we have to deal with this shit, bro? Give me a fast bug. It's not fun.
Yeah.
Stupid.
It's so
Drives me
slow.
nuts, man. I don't know.
but
I'm
yeah,
keen to mess around with other weapons though, so it should be cool. I'm excited.
yeah. I guess because we're just off the demo high because it just went live like a few hours ago. But there's the whole digital event too. That also happened between the last pod and now, and there's a
Crazy.
lot of juiciness in there. Where do y'all want to start with that stuff? Where
The
in
very
there?
beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
the
did it
very
start?
start, right?
What was it? The trailer, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, let me see. Let's see where that. The trailer started with what was it? Oh, they just showed Nargas
Oh,
and
stories
Ogre.
too. Oh, wait.
Oh, it did start with that. You're right.
I might-
All right.
I might dip for a little bit. and
Nah,
guys can,
you ain't
talk about
going
this, and
nowhere.
I'll just fuck off.
You
'cause I don't-
staying.
I'm good on this, bro. Holy shit. Stories
I
too.
forgot
Fuck
it
off.
started with stories too. I'm be honest.
I'm
It's all right.
disgusted.
So I think
seriously.
Mike is our resident stories 2 gamer. You head this one off. What's the spiciness? What's the hotness? What are you looking forward to? Because it's just rock paper
Okay.
scissors Pokemon to me.
All right. So, the only thing I'm looking forward to is PvP. That's it.
Is that new though? Didn't that exist before?
No, but I want it again.
Oh,
Fair enough.
so I did see they had co-op. So is there gonna be like Pokemon
Oh yeah,
like 2v2?
Co-op, yeah. Co-op too. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Is there gonna be like 2v2s?
They haven't said, but I would I would hope so.
That would
Actually.
be pretty sick.
That could be
That-
cool, man. That could actually be pretty cool.
He would actually
2v2
play it if
sounds
it
way
was
more.
if it had that.
Yeah, if they have
maybe.
2v2s, I might be more interested in it. Obviously, I'm gonna end up getting my shit pushed in because in any PvP game, like there's somebody who's just spends way more time than you do, and then they just beat the shit out of you. But
Yeah,
if
it's
I
a
could do
bunch
that
of
with another
gamers.
friend, then I could blame them and like not me.
Yeah.
Why'd you bring a Rathalos? We're
You
we're
fucking
fighting
idiot.
a-
Why
But
did
I
you-
fucking
but I
Zenobia.
EV trained the Rathalos though.
Is that a
well,
thing in
it's still your fucking
stories?
fault.
Yeah, it's very similar. It's like, you know how Pokemon had IVs, like their DNA. It's kind of the same way when an egg hatches, they have like genes. It's literally called genes. You're able to manipulate it, and you could have like a fire element Tigrex or something.
Oh,
It's pretty cool. Or there's you remember that Kongalala move when he like shits out his butt?
yeah.
You can give that to a Devil Joe, and it's like he
Wait,
has shit breath.
What?
Yeah, it's really
All
cool.
right. That's kind of. You
I don't
might
know
have
if
to
that's
sell
very
me.
cool.
You might have to sell me
I'm
on
feeling
this when it
weird
comes
about
out.
that. I'll probably buy it, bro. I'll probably buy it because it's Monster Hunter, but I'll play it for like
Yeah.
10 hours and then not play it.
Oh
Yeah.
no, it's a JRPG. Come on.
I like
That's-
JRPGs. I like Monster Hunter too. I just don't think that those things need to hang out very much. You know, they can just leave themselves alone. They're all good. Like, I don't want to fuck with them.
But we need a better Pokemon game than Pokemon.
Pokemon's good, bro. Come on. I like Pokemon.
Uh-oh.
I got no issue
Current
with it.
current Pokemon though? Or
Yeah,
you
current
just, like-
Pokemon though, cause
I mean, I don't
okay,
know,
current
dude. It's
Pokemon's
whatever.
not bad,
Like,
but it's just not good enough.
it's just appealing to kids like it should, bro. I don't know. It's like people get angry that Pokemon doesn't appeal to us anymore when it's not meant to. In my opinion, it's meant to appeal to little baby boys, little baby
Yeah, you're
gamer
right.
boys.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
think
so
that's
it's
a
like you
lot of
kinda
it,
have
like
to
the
look at it.
nostalgia.
Yeah.
I play it and look at it as if I'm 8. You know, like if I was 8 playing this, would I fuck with it? And if I would,
Yeah.
then I'm cool, bro. Like that's what they're doing. They're doing it for a reason. You know.
I
I'm fine
think-
with it.
The thing about Pokemon now is that I feel like just competitive is there for like the more hardcore players, and just like the actual game itself is for the kids, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
That's how it is now, and even now, like we don't even get the Battle Frontier anymore. They just the post game for Pokemon games now is kind of like nothing.
It's
So-
just competitive, right? It's just
Yeah,
PvP
you
competitive.
just
That's
go
all it is.
online
You
and then
EV,
play.
IV,
Yeah.
and then try to get like whatever that fucking system is up. I don't know. That could use
Which
work.
is
I
like-
think that'd be cool.
Yeah,
know.
but it's like that's how we played it. I don't know. That's how I played it as a kid, right? Like I'd play it, maybe get all 150, and then like that was it, and that was fun. Like that was fine. I wasn't like a kid like, oh my god, I need more to do. Like the
Yeah.
concept of just like post game in games feeling, I guess gamers feeling like they need post game in games is like
Yeah.
kind of a weird
It's weird to
notion because
me.
like it's even with like Monster Hunter, right? Like the same way, like we all
Yeah.
started, 3rd gen or earlier, and that post game was not a thing. You would just
No.
you'd go through, you'd hunt stuff because it was fun to hunt stuff, make whatever you wanted, and then that was either it or you just kept playing with friends and like that was it. Like that was fine. And then like they added the guild quest stuff and for you, and like it seems like it's like a thing that's here to stay, which I'm okay with. I don't mind it because it doesn't matter. It's Monster Hunter. I'm gonna play it for 5,000 hours anyway. But like I don't feel it's as necessary as I guess the general gaming standards make it seem now, right? Because like it's like a thing in any game, right? Like what's the post game? Like people are like, whatever, like, well, what's the post game?
Yeah, which is so weird. I don't understand that like whole notion. It weirds me out a little bit. It's like I don't understand why. Like I will play a game because I want to play that game, right? And then I'll play it until I don't want to play it anymore. And then when I want to play it again, I'll play it, but pick it back up. And like I can just like start a new save on Pokemon or like just hunt shit for fun in Monster Hunter. You know, it's like I don't feel this distinct need for there to be this huge endgame loop that is like endless and infinite and a meaningless grind. I don't feel the need for it.
You know what's funny though? Now that we talk about post game, it was kind of like, okay, I'm gonna bring up this game, so I'm gonna bring up the Cyberpunk.
I was gonna say your hoodie that you're he's now hiding.
The Cyberpunk. So people got pissed off because Cyberpunk was, regardless of how buggy it is and all that shit, story's really good. But after you beat the story, that's it. Like, it starts you at the point of no return, and you can do some side quests you didn't do before. So people got angry about that because it's like, there's no post game. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, it's like
it's like play the game again.
Yeah, it's like you read a book and you get to the last page and you're like, well, where's the rest of it? It's like you just got, that's it. You just finished
it. Like, that's it. It's gone.
You're done. You can read it again, but that's the end. That's where the book stops.
Didn't like Skyrim or some shit had like a? Don't Bethesda games usually have like a in-game quest system or something that doesn't end?
I have no idea because I've never been interested in any Bethesda
Me neither.
game ever. I don't know, man. Something about Bethesda games is just like, just all kind of look like shit.
They do, dude. I don't know, man.
It's just something like even like the later ones, like, I don't know, Fallout, that's Bethesda, right? Like Fallout 76 or
Fallout
whatever.
76.
Like aside from it releasing, all the like fucking cyberpunk kind of shit again, but like graphically, like it's just like this game still looks like it's running on a fucking 360, like.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, it's like, it's like I don't know. And just open world games in general just kind of like they just make me tired. I'm still amazed that I finished Breath of the Wild. I have no idea how I finished that game. But towards the end of it, I was angry. Yeah, because the open world games, I'll play them, and then like 3-4 days in, I'm just like, because it's just like the ADHD gets to my head. I'm like, oh, I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do this. And then 40 hours later, I'm tired of the game and I never beat it. So then I just put it down.
Yeah.
But at some point, at some point in Breath of the Wild, I just went, okay, I'm just gonna finish this. I'm just gonna stop doing anything. It was the hardest thing ever to just actually beeline and go fight Ganon after doing the whatever statues or whatever.
It's so easy to just get lost exploring.
Yeah, like, and it's fun.
So
but
much.
Then like once the exploring starts to feel repetitive because there's only so many, like the map is this big or whatever, but like this much of it is exclusive stuff. It's just like that placed over different areas, like themed differently kind of stuff. So once you get past that, I'm just, okay, I already did this, but I'm over here now. I'm in a desert. I already did this. I'm in a forest. I already did this. I'm in a cave. I'm bored. But I need to get this item because it's an item I'll never use, because all RPG games, you get every single item in the game and then you never use them. So I'm like, it'll break. I just got to beat this.
For Breath of the Wild.
I legit
I don't
forgot.
like that shit either, bro.
I legit forgot
that shit.
how shitty that mechanic was. That's another reason why I got tired of the game towards the end. Because I just kept getting weapons and not using them because I was like, well, they're going to break. And now I'm using a shitty weapon the whole game that takes forever to kill stuff. Yeah. So I had to get to a point where I was like, all right, look, I need to finish this game and I'm just going to use whatever the hell I got and then I'm done. And then I finished it and then like that was it. I did that tower thing for, I don't know. I did that. It was like 100 levels or something, like DLC tower.
Oh, you mean
the dungeon or something? It was like the DLC
dungeon to upgrade the Master Sword, right?
Yeah, I did that, and then I did that for like one of the checkpoints, and then after that checkpoint, shit just took off, and I was like, all right, now I'm done. I'm done with this.
Yeah,
game
it's kind of insane. Like I'd never finished it.
Yeah, I was like, nah, I'm cool.
I don't think I'd finish it, bro. I never got too interested in the idea of it. I'm the same as you, Sam. I'm not really big on open world shit, and it stresses me out a lot. It's like, I always feel like I'm missing something that I could like do and it'd be cool, and I'm like not doing it because I'm ignorant. So then I Google stuff and then I get it spoiled for me, and then when I Google stuff, I find 20,000 more things that I should be doing, even if I don't
Yep.
want to do it. I feel the need to do it. I'm just not. I also think open world is like so, like overdone. I feel like
it's
there's so many
everything
games
is like
that don't need to be open world that are for no reason.
Yeah.
And it like is detrimental to the game as a whole. So I'm not a fan usually.
yeah. I'm generally not a fan either. That's the only reason I played that open world game was because it had a Zelda skin on it, and I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
And honestly, the thing that kept me playing was all the cool interactions you could do. Like when I first got off in the island and I had a bow and I was like, oh, it's a cool little butterfly. I wonder if I could shoot it. Cause you're like, oh, it's environment. I can't shoot it. And I shot it and it was like, and I was like, oh shit. That was
Dude,
sick.
the
Yeah.
physics in that game.
Yeah,
I don't know if you
yeah.
saw the video I posted when I went to go. I was on a paraglider and there was 3 horses. I was like, okay, I'm gonna land on this horse's back. I fell in between the 3 of them, and they all kicked me like a pinball. Like it was like they all kicked me one at a time, and the ragdoll physics. It's just hilarious.
Yeah. So that kind of
That
stuff
game
is
is
cool.
incredible though, man. That game is
Yeah.
incredible. Like I remember watching you play it, Sam, and having that thing of like, can I do this? And then you just do it. Right?
Yeah.
Like everything is like you can do anything. It's like if you can think of it, they thought of it, and you can do it, and that is fucking nuts. That's really
Yeah.
cool. Like
It was like a sandbox with Nintendo polish on it, which like never
Yep.
existed before.
Yeah.
And then they made
100%.
Odyssey, which was like the same thing, just even crazier. But yeah, that was a Zelda tangent, Breath of the Wild tangent. But that game's good. Still looking forward to 2 because it
I
looks like
still have
Majora's
never
Mask.
played a Zelda game in my entire life.
Wait,
Any?
not one?
One day, I've never played a Zelda game.
What
I never
the
played
fuck?
a Kirby game. I never played a Metroid game.
What the fuck?
Have you ever played a
Yeah,
Sonic game?
No.
What the fuck?
Never in my life.
Holy shit!
Oh no.
I don't know, dude. I just like one of the first games I got was Monster Hunter, and that was it.
All right, fair
I wasn't
enough.
like in like a gamer household, man. Like we didn't really have games
okay.
like that. I played
Well,
a bunch
honestly-
of, like, Tony Hawks and stuff, but that's about it. Like
Yeah, I mean, I say the same thing. Like, I didn't discover Monster Hunter until Try, and then after Try, I kind of stopped playing other games. So, like, I get it.
yeah, right.
If
Like,
Monster
I
Hunter was
found
one of my first
game early.
games, yeah.
I found
so,
it
like,
so early, like yeah. So I didn't explore. I didn't feel the need to, and I was also like never acceptable to ask for games for like Christmas and birthdays and stuff. You know, you'd get like useful shit, and like you know, if I asked mom for a fucking Xbox or some shit, it would never have happened. You know, if you wanted that shit, you had to get it yourself. So by the time I could get it myself, and I was old enough to do that, then you know, all those games were like retro games at that point.
Yeah.
And I was paying for fucking Monster Hunter and Tekken and all that sort of shit. You know what I mean? So one day I'll go back and play them. They're good games for a reason, right? But I've never,
yeah.
never touched one before.
Yeah, and I mean,
life.
you,
You
got a
know-
computer, emulate, you can play whatever. That's the beauty.
You
of
know what's
the
really
PC
crazy
gaming.
though is that my first video game, I was fucking 2 years old. What the fuck?
I was somewhere around there. I was younger than 5. It was Super Mario Land on Game Boy. Is that Super Mario Land? It was Land on Game Boy, right?
Yeah.
Whatever
I
Mario
think so.
was on Game Boy was definitely the first game.
Yeah,
I
it was
played.
Land. Yeah.
Yeah.
World was SNES.
Yeah. And I only know this story because my mom tells me it, because my babysitter at that time, like, he was also into video games and stuff too, and that's probably how I first got into it. And he had a Game Boy, so my mom like came to pick me up, and I had a Game Boy in my hand. I was like, "Oh yeah, that's cool." And my babysitter was like, "No, he's actually playing it." She was like, "What? He's not playing it." And she was
He's
like,
gaming out,
she-
bro. He's a gaming
yeah,
boy.
she watched, and it was like, "Oh my god, he's actually playing it." So I only know that memory because my mom tells me that. But the first memory I probably have of playing a game is probably Sonic 1, blowing the cartridge up, down, left, right, hold C.
Do
Start,
you
stage
remember?
select.
You remember ODB?
ODB, like from
Old Dirty
Wu-Tang?
Bastard?
Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know
I
that
found
game.
out-
But I know who ODB.
I found out that my mom would invite this guy over,
ODB?
and have me, yeah, because we live in Brooklyn, so my mom had me when she was really young, so I don't know what the hell she was doing, but apparently she would invite him over and bet on me to whip his ass in Tekken.
What the fuck?
What the actual fuck, dude?
Yeah,
Wait.
it's wild. And I didn't know, like, I was a kid, so I didn't know, like, who he was. But I know, like, who the fuck is this guy that comes over here and tries to shoot me with a stapler gun, thinking it's funny? like, I remember that so vividly. I remember I was scared. I had a bunk bed. I was on a bunk bed, and he's like this with the gun, the stapler gun, and I'm like, you gonna let him shoot me with that shit?
Up, dude.
Like,
What the fuck? ODB Staple
that was
Gun?
wild. Yeah, that
The
was
ODB
crazy.
Staple Gun.
Holy
That is
shit.
insane.
Like,
That was
that is
crazy.
fucking awesome. That is so sick.
Yeah, my mom got me into video games, but she doesn't play them anymore, sadly. But
That is insane.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's nut. I was
When she
not
told me that, I
seeing
was
that
like,
at
wait,
all.
what the? That's who that was?
I'm like, what the?
What the fuck?
That
That's
is
crazy.
nutty, dude. Holy
It's
shit.
ODB coming over playing Tekken. That's
played, bro.
the degrees of separation. You always
I
think
know,
of like
right?
the degrees of separation
fuck?
from certain people. That's one ring. Right there, ODB. Rest in peace.
Rest
Damn.
in peace, bro. For real. Holy
That-
shit, that is crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
What the fuck?
I don't know how you go from can we go back to Monster Hunter? Or we just got to keep talking about
I say
ODB
we
now.
just end it. I say that's peak, bro. We did it. We're done.
That's it. The episode's
That is
over. We're out of
crazy.
here.
What the
That's sick.
fuck?
That's cool.
It's so tight, man. Holy shit.
So where were we? Oh, we were talking about stories and then how we are not
Oh, yeah,
gonna play
yeah.
stories except for you.
Wow.
Yeah, stories.
Wow.
Doesn't
You
mean
can
I'm not
talk
gonna
about
buy it.
here. It's all good.
I'm probably gonna buy it,
can-
but I
You gotta
probably
support the Capcom. Gotta
Yeah,
support Capcom.
I'm probably not gonna play it though. I'll buy
Yeah,
it.
I'm the
You know,
same way.
Capcom.
I'll
What's
buy
the
it, play
difference,
for, like,
right? If
a
I
couple
buy it,
minutes.
I basically played it as far as Capcom is concerned, right?
No.
You can just tell us what it's like, Mike. It's all good, bro. Come on.
Yeah. You just tell us.
I won't play
Tell
that
me how
shit.
fast I can get laggy, and then I'll think about whether I'll play it or not.
Yeah. If I can
Okay.
get Barry in like 20 minutes, then I'll play it and get Barry
Yeah.
and then fuck
Do you think
Yeah.
Laggy's gonna be in Rise?
Yes.
I fucking hope so, man. There's
I'm
no
like,
way.
I'm 100% sure.
There's
I'm
no way.
100% sure.
Like Mizu's here. They added a new Leviathan. That Elder Dragon thing looks like a Leviathan in the air. Like Laggy has to be. Laggy's got.
I think so
here.
too. That's what
Yeah.
I think.
He's there. I would be very surprised if he wasn't. And if he isn't, I think it's a big joke, bro. I think it's a big practical
That's a
joke. they're
fucking.
playing.
That's a heavy prank. Fucking
Yeah.
pranked if they don't
They're
put Laggy in
pranking you,
Rise.
Yeah.
They're pranking me specifically. Hot
Bro,
Sammy
even if he's
Slims.
not. Even
Like,
if he's
it's
not
just
in
for me.
base game, like he'll be a title update for sure. Without a
Yeah,
doubt.
Oh
he's
yeah.
Now
got
that
yeah,
we
yeah.
know we're getting
Yeah,
title
I
updates,
agree.
which we'll talk about in a little bit, I'm sure. But like,
Yeah,
he's gonna be in there eventually for sure. Like 110% is gonna be in there.
he has to
sure.
be. And they're holding it. Like they gotta be. I think that's what they're doing. They're building it up, like they did
so
for Rajang
obvious,
or
right?
Joe.
Yeah.
yeah. But like it's gotta be like. There's just no way that like he's not gonna be in Rise.
And they'll like hype it up as like a big return and like, you know,
Yeah.
the one flagship that wasn't back in world and shit. Yeah. They'll hype it
Yeah,
up for sure. He's gotta be in there, bro, for sure.
yeah. When that trailer.
Well,
what
I
did
guess we
get?
can move
Oh,
on from
yeah.
stories. So
Yeah.
No one's going to play it, but
You
me.
will.
So
Yeah. So
You
let's
can
say that's
tell us
one out
about
of
it,
three.
bro. I'm
You know-
happy to hear about it, bro, but I'm not wasting my time on it when I can just play Rise instead.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's like Rise is gonna be out in full effect. That's the only reason I played Stories. Was like Stories 1 on DS was because it was like between generations and GU, so there wasn't anything else for me to fucking play. I was like, oh sure, I'll play
Yeah.
Stories. But this is like
Yeah,
coming out
100%.
after Rise.
yeah,
What
Play
time?
Rise, bro.
but
Yeah.
but it'll be on PC too.
Yeah.
Stories, well.
Yeah,
Mhm.
stories too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's-
will Rise.
yeah. Rise is
so
gonna be
it's-
there at some point.
So
So, you know,
why? No
exactly.
point. You can run it, Mike. It's all good, bro.
Yeah, you
You
got
can
it.
talk about it.
You'll
I
be
mean-
our
One dude
you'll be
here
our
that
stories
fucks with it.
aficionado.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Have a
Damn.
segment every week. Fucking
Yeah.
Mike stories.
Mike's story.
Yeah, what else did they have in that trailer? They had they showed right off the bat, boom Narga, boom Zenogre, quick. And then
old
they
Zenoga too, which I think is
yeah.
worth mentioning. It's not world Zenoga, it's old Zenoga, which is
Oh
Yeah, he's-
yeah.
old looking
about that.
Zenogre, which is nice.
yeah.
Yeah,
How about that?
with this.
Do
So
you
yeah, they
think
had that. What?
you think that's a regional difference, like the design, or do you think
Yeah. I think it's kind of confirming that like New World is like a whole separate thing, and
yeah?
Oh, I got
this
you. Yeah.
fucking-
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Oh,
I'm
turn
a
that off.
Page.
There we go. I was trying to show that, but it was like Discord was like, no, we're not doing that. Yeah. So that was yeah, they showed, and it's like old Zenogre, but he's like kind of chunkier now.
He is kind of
kinda-
a
chunky.
little
Yeah,
bit
he is.
still-
chunky. Yeah.
He's got
been
some,
getting
like-
his eat on for real.
Yeah, he's got some like Iceborne chunk on him, but he still
Yeah.
looks like old world
He's got the old
Zenogre.
tail, and he's got the old fur type and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
fuck
know-
with it, it's cool.
I feel like the old fur he has fits him more because like electric, wouldn't your hair
Yeah.
normally stand up?
Yeah.
But I like the
staticky.
curls, bro. I
Yeah.
reckon the curls are badass. I reckon that shit is sick. I like
Yeah.
Yeah, the
New
curls are
World
cool
Zenoga
too.
more, but it's still cool. I'm about it.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I actually liked how they gave him like the canine looking. Like he looked more like a dog in Iceborne. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
And he was
yeah.
huge.
yeah,
He was
he's
a
fucking
big boy,
big.
bro.
Yeah.
He was very big. He looks a bit
He
smaller in
was.
Rise, like more like old school Zenogre size.
I wonder if we'll
Uh,
get Stygian, man. I wonder if we get subspecies. I'd love to.
Yeah,
get
that's
Stygian,
something
bro.
I'm wondering because we haven't seen any subspecies yet. But I mean, in base world, that was like a secret though. They didn't show that until you were in the game. Because like when
Yeah,
you got to
that's
like Pink
true.
Raytheon, it was like question mark Raytheon.
Yeah.
Because they didn't show subspecies at all until we got to it in the game. So they could be in the game, just like not yet. Man, I'm
hope so.
so like new Monster Hunter. Like Iceborne was an expansion, it was sick, but like new Monster Hunter hasn't been for like 4 years, right? When did
It's
World
been
come
a
out?
very long time, man.
2017?
It's been
World?
a very long time.
2018.
Yeah.
I think.
2018?
Yeah.
It was like
Start of
top of the
2018.
year.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah, so-
because I was still at school. It was my last year of school, and through the year, people were like playing it at school. So yeah, it would have been start of 2018 that base
Yeah.
world came out.
Yeah, that's so sick. Yeah, so like new Monster Hunter, there's just gonna be so much to like discover and learn and figure out. Like I can't fucking wait.
I'm really excited, man. I'm so fucking
Yeah.
excited. Like, just hang out with the boys and hunt shit, bro. It's gonna be
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait. What else did they show in that trailer? They showed just some new moves. Well, I guess some more moves, I guess. Some more switch
switch
skills,
shit,
which we'll
right?
talk about those in a bit. Yeah. They showed more like village stuff, which we already know and saw. Some more sandy plains. Oh, they showed some Rajang armor, which is cool. They showed the those weapons that we still don't know what they are, like the circle looking weapons that are like yellow and red or whatever.
Those
I
dual blades, I think.
Yeah, and the hammer that's that looks like that. It's just like a circle.
Mm-hmm.
Some folks are saying it's Almadron, but I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of think it is.
The theming doesn't like match him, but the colors do, so like it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like he has the red and yellow stuff going on, but the theming is like robot mech stuff. So
Might be
The
like
I don't know,
armor-
we'll see.
The
Yeah,
male
like-
armor looks like Terra from Kingdom Hearts.
You're on your own, bro.
I'm not gonna dispute
I
it.
knew that was gonna happen.
I knew. You know what? You know what, Mike? Yeah, dude, it does.
It does,
You
right?
got it, bro. Yeah, I know exactly what that is, and thumbs up, bro. 100%. Looks like Terra from Kingdom Hearts. You guys notice that? How that looks like Terra from Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah. I was
Crazy how
like,
it looks like that.
wait a
crazy.
minute. I know this looks familiar, but I can't put my finger on it.
Terra from Kingdom Hearts. That's what I was thinking. 100%, bro. For real.
Oh my god. Yeah, I've actually never played a Kingdom Hearts. Well, I played one that was on DS, but then my DS broke and I couldn't play it
Yeah.
anymore. My R button
I
broke
really-
and you need that to like fight. So I was like, well, I can't fucking play this game.
Well,
I used to
okay.
love it, but it's too much now, man. It's the story is just
Yeah, it's just too much.
no.
Square and Disney didn't. I'm okay.
No.
But yeah, they showed that. They showed some Rampage stuff in that trailer. And then they hit the post. They did the Marvel. Oh, we're done. Just kidding. Post credits. And then they showed
boy.
Chameleos, the boy,
boy.
the one of
The
the
boy.
trifecta we were missing.
Oh my god,
Finally.
where was he, bro? Where was my
as-
boy?
As soon as it got there, I was like, "Oh, it's Chameleos." It's like they showed the
Yeah,
Melinks.
100%.
Also, look at if your Melinks can wear a mask, so can you. Wear your fucking mask. I don't know if that
Agreed.
was intentional, but I fuck with that messaging in the post trailer.
Good.
But they showed the
Great, I
Melinks
like
who
it.
steal stuff, and then I saw like the smoke move, and I was like, "Oh yeah, it's Chameleos. That's Chameleos.
Dude,
That's
I was
Chameleos."
so disappointed that Cammy wasn't in fucking, I guess, 5th gen. I guess World
Yeah,
is
5th gen
right?
so far. Yeah.
I was really shitty and upset that he wasn't involved, and I'm so happy that he's back, bro. Status set. It's gonna be a status set. It's gonna be fucking
Yes.
awesome. It's gonna be genie shit. Hopefully his bow comes back. His bow is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
The spell
all his
book?
weapons
Dude.
look cool. Yeah, the spell book.
I'm super excited, bro.
One of them is like the genie lamp. I forget what. I think the light bow gun maybe.
Yeah,
One of the
yeah,
weapons
yeah.
is like a genie lamp, which is really cool.
He's
But
so
yeah, I'm-
badass, bro. He's so
I'm hoping with Chameleos back, the trifecta like kind of comes back. How they kind of Pokemon like use Teostra to fight Chameleos, to fight Kush,
Yeah.
to fight Teostra kind of thing. Hopefully
Teostra?
Kush comes back to
Yeah.
being ice, not like fucking wind.
Shit.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, because
My
that
hopes
was
are low for Kush though, man. My hopes are real low for Kush. I mean, bro, I've been fucking just fucked by that monster. Bro. I don't even want to think about it.
Wait, yeah, that's the clip. The clip is from
Yeah,
Kush.
the clip is
Have you
the
ever
clip
heard
is
this?
from me. Oh
I don't
my
know if you've
God,
ever
bro.
heard this. This is from what is this? It's from 2019 maybe. It's a clip of Tompi, like I think one of his friends recorded it. Him being super fucking pissed at Kush. Wait, let me see if it plays. I don't know if it'll play.
Bro, I was like gorilla banging on the desk, bro. I was like, ah!
Was it Master Rank Kush or
No, it was base world.
Base
bro.
World?
I was
Oh.
playing with my friend Preston, and we were in fucking, I remember,
The forest,
someplace.
ancient forest, probably.
Yeah, we were in
Where
ancient
it's
forest.
terrible.
Where it's awful. We didn't have any Elder Seal, and he was just fucking no wind res. Oh my god, bro, it was hell, man. It was hell, and it was like there was just tornadoes everywhere. And I remember so vividly, he like knocked me into a tornado, and then I got staggered by that tornado into another tornado, and then by that tornado into another tornado, and then he like did a dumb swoop and he killed me, and I just fucking.
I would have
lost
just
it,
turned the game
bro.
off.
I screamed, dude. I was so angry. I smacked my desk and I screamed, bro. I was so upset. And I never fought him again. That's the best part. I never fought that monster again.
Even in
To this
master
day.
rank.
Never, dude. I never fought that monster again.
Do you never need to fight him in Iceborne?
If you, I don't think so. I think
Like main
No, you don't.
for Iceborne.
You
yeah,
don't,
like main
actually.
story stuff.
So I've literally never ever fought him again.
That's amazing.
Like ever again. I have not got a single master rank Kushala part in my fucking Iceborne inventory. I have nothing. I don't have anything. I have not touched the monster. I hate him.
Damn.
He's my
That
least
is
favorite monster
amazing.
like ever released in any Monster Hunter game ever. I'll take fucking Freedom Unite Plessia over fucking Base World.
Yeah, and that's the
fucking-
thing. He's always kind of sucked anyway. Like even before World, like it's not like oh man, World made him terrible. Like no, he sucked.
No, he
anyway.
was always lame. But you could just bring poison and it was okay.
Yeah, but yeah, then they
you could
got
say
rid of the
same thing
poison
now,
stuff.
but like you could say
Yeah,
just bring Elder Soul and Wind
that got
Res,
me
but,
kind of
ugh.
upset because it
He's
was already
just-
hard to do that to begin with. So
Yeah.
now getting rid of that aura, the black wind, I think,
you just couldn't.
so annoying.
You Elder Seal and then he roars and then it's back in like 5 seconds.
It's hell. He's the worst monster in Monster Hunter history, bro. I'm not exaggerating. He's fucking god awful.
You know what's weird is I actually kind of liked fighting him in World.
He's
bet.
that's the thing with Kush.
Fuck off.
No, I'm gonna say why you probably liked fighting him because once you lock down Kush and he can't do
Yes.
anything, it's fun.
Yeah.
but that doesn't
No,
make him
it's not,
good.
though.
The fact
what
that
I'm
the
saying.
monster isn't doing
Okay, bro.
anything,
That's
that's a
Yeah.
pure
bullshit.
example that he's
is
garbage.
Such bullshit. Exactly, bro. If the
it's
fight
like-
is only fun because he never does anything of any danger to you, it's a bad fucking fight. It's shitty. It's a
Yeah.
shitty fight, bro. I hate that fucking fight. It's
Yeah,
never fun.
that's-
It's either bullshit and impossible or brain dead and you have to think about it. And that
Yeah.
is not good design. It's shitty. That fucking
Because
fight
that's what I
sucks.
always hear about Kush. They're like, oh no, he's not that bad. I like him. It's like, oh, okay, let me see you hunt him. And then they hit him in the head and he's down until he's dead. And that's the whole fight. It's like, well, you're
Yeah.
not fighting Kush. You're just fighting a beanbag, which I respect. Beat the shit out of Kush. I hate him.
A metal
his-
beanbag.
Yeah, but his fight's not good. You're just beating the shit out of him so he can't do anything, which he deserves. He completely
Yeah.
deserves it. But his fight is garbage because you're preventing him from fighting. And then he's
Exactly.
dead.
It's not even a fight. You're just hitting him a bunch. It's awful,
Yeah.
bro. I hate that goddamn fight so much.
His gear
like-
was kind of not too great either.
No, there's like
stupid
no.
as
There's,
hell.
the only reason to fight him was to make wind res to fight him,
That was the biggest issue, dude.
which
Yeah.
didn't make any sense.
His weapons
Or
weren't even that
from-
good. Like,
Yeah, or for ice, which like
yeah.
you could. We had Kolv and Beatotis, so. What
And
did
then
you
it
need
was
his
the
ice
thing
weapons
of
for?
like, make Winres, bring Elder Seal and fight him for like Tempered, right? For decos. Right?
Yeah.
But then it's
Yeah.
like, why wouldn't you just run Nergi or Tio, which are actually
Any-
good?
anything
hunts?
else, Val,
And they're fun,
Any,
and like
Yeah.
they'll be quicker if you could fight them properly, and they'll be a challenge, and you'll actually be playing the game. Like that fucking monster was a waste, bro. They could delete
Yeah.
that monster, and I wouldn't fucking notice. Like,
yeah, they need to tweak up Luna to just be a Kush replacement. Yes, I would rather fight Luna than Kush.
No.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Agreed.
yes,
No.
yes. Oh, yeah, Luna is better than Kush.
No.
Luna is like
Yes.
a lot better than
No.
Kush. Luna isn't good. No one's saying
Yeah, it's
Luna's
not-
good, Mike. Don't worry.
No.
Luna's a trash fight as well, but it's better than Kushala 110%.
Yeah.
Like in my opinion.
It's just a shitty, and it's actually even. I think it's a better fight in Iceborne. It's just a shitty Tio in Iceborne because we have so many tools, and actually Clutch Claw is a somewhat of a benefit on her a little bit.
Her
Like-
Nova is ridiculous.
But we
it's-
get
it's
so
one
much. We
move.
get so strong. Yeah, and it's one move that you can read, and we have so much shit in Iceborne now. Like we have 8 million ice element like mantles, decos in mantles. Like there's so many
You can
things we could do to
definitely-
negate her bullshit. That like
Yeah.
she's just a weird Tio.
And Tio's a really good hunt. So she's
Yeah.
just Tio until she's not, and when she's not, it's just brain dead, boring shit. And then it's back to just being Tio. So I'm cool.
Yeah.
Luna is still a trash fight, don't get me wrong, right? Luna is still a wasted opportunity and is god awful, but better than Kush, for sure.
Yeah,
In my opinion.
yeah, I agree.
AT Kush, bro. Jesus Christ. Lord have mercy.
And he always goes to the area with the fucking 3 trees where there's nowhere to go.
I fucking
Yeah.
hate that goddamn.
Oh, the tornadoes in that area.
Yeah, the tornadoes. It's just like,
God, no.
I'm so glad I won't have to be in Ancient Forest again.
Right?
You know,
Dude,
fuck that
100%.
map.
Yeah, you know what? Dude, now that we're out of there, bro, maybe the worst map of all time. It is
Fucking-
so bad.
It's
Fucking forest maze.
I think Ancient Forest is worse than Ancestral Step to me.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
God, yeah. Bro,
Yeah.
I'm not exaggerating, dude. I have, in total, including Ekbok hours, probably like 1.7 thousand, 2,000
Damn.
hours on World as a whole. I still don't know how to get around Ancient Forest.
Me
without
neither.
scouts.
Yeah,
Same.
me neither.
I still get lost,
couldn't
and
do
I'm
it,
at
bro.
total at least 5,000 between PS4
Right?
and PC, and I
Yeah,
still get lost
easy.
in Ancient Forest. That makes no
I can't
sense.
get around that place. I cannot get around that place. Like,
And
I
it's
have
the
no
first
idea where
map.
the fuck I am. The first map, and I
Is the
still,
worst map.
Oh, yes, it's so bad, and it's so confusing, and it's like, where the fuck am I? God, that map sucks, man.
Yeah.
It's too detailed. The rain makes you fucking lag for no goddamn reason.
Oh my god! I've been playing with no rain mod for
No
so
rain
long. I
mod.
forgot there was rain
Me
in the
too.
game. I forgot
That rain is so bad, bro. Like, oh,
Oh, yeah, it's
so
bad.
awful.
It's like they
The
were
rain
able
didn't
to
even
be
look
like,
that good either. to be
no,
honest.
it was just lines over the screen. It like Ancient Forest is a perfect example of what World kind of stood for, and like, hey, we have all of this stuff we can do now. We're on a current gen, next gen platform, PC,
Yeah.
PS4. We can
They
do
went crazy.
anything. We don't need everything, and that's like why Rise looks so sick. Is that like they learned from that and they're like, all right, look, we don't need all of that. Like we could slim this down and keep some of that, and it's still like engaging and interactive, but not like overwhelming. And Rise looks like such a good product of World and Iceborne. It looks so
I agree,
good from
100%.
that.
100%. I feel like they learned so much from it and figured out what made old Monster Hunter good, specifically third gen. I feel like they looked at third gen like very closely and were like, why
Yeah.
did this like bring so many people in? Like, why is this so like fond for people? From what I've played of the demo, it feels like they like really gave a fuck about that shit, you know?
Yeah.
I'm so excited, bro. Holy shit. I want to skip fucking 20 days and just be there, bro. Holy shit.
Oh my god, so soon. And all the new monsters look sick. The returners look
So
sick.
excited.
And
so
I'm
excited,
so
bro, seriously.
excited for it. They showed Goss, a whole Goss fight. The homie Socks on the voiceover on that fight, which was really cool. Oh, for the folks watching this on the Twitch and the YouTube, we got my Gossarag long sleeve in today. It's so sick.
Fucking
It's him with the red
nice.
face, the hunting club. And that fight looks awesome. He's looking like my favorite monster so far, at least. Of
I
all the
agree.
monsters we've seen, he's looking like my favorite. He's just like Barry the Butcher from Full Metal. There's my weeb reference for the episode.
You know,
I
I
don't
don't
know if I
even
did
know
one
who
last
that
week.
is.
Really? I mean, I haven't watched Full Metal either, but Barry the Butcher.
I never finished it.
Oh my god, that's actually my favorite anime. I don't have many that I've even watched, but that's my favorite one. But yeah, he's
haven't watched it.
Barry.
I heard it's good, though.
Barry, look up Barry the Butcher. It's probably the only thing that'll come up, and that's Gossarag. It's literally Gossarag. And the thing that's really cool is they showed in the Rampage footage, they showed the Sword and Shield Gossarag weapon, and it's literally a cleaver. The sword for
That's tight as
Gossarag's
fuck, dude.
gear
Nice.
is a cleaver. So maybe Barry is like also like a Japanese folklore reference, or maybe somebody in Capcom is a huge fan of Full Metal. I'm hoping it's the second one. Well, Gossarag is based off of like Japanese folklore stuff, like the mask and all
I
that.
think he's based off like a Oni, right?
Yeah. So the mask is definitely that too, but the weapon also being a cleaver, the sword and stuff, like It's really cool. And like even the hair and everything is really cool. Really cool design. That's why like when this shirt went on sale, I was like, I gotta get that. Actually, this shirt went on sale with the Magnum Malo one too, and I was like, man, I don't want no Magnum Malo. Just give me Goss. So yeah, that fight was sick. That was with Charge Blade too. So we saw some cool Charge Blade stuff in there. They showed some that was where they first showed the switch skill system, right? We hadn't seen it at all yet until then. Yeah. So yeah, we can get into the switch skills. I know you just recently did a video on it, Mike. I was peeping today while I was at work. So
it was confusing at first.
Yeah, it was kind of because I think all the weapons have different. Well, they all have different switch skills, of course, but I think the layout of them is all different. Like I don't think every weapon, like how when they showed Charge Blade, it was like 2 normal moves and then a Silkbind move. I don't think every weapon is like that. I think some weapons
I might be
have,
kind of
like,
wrong. Yeah,
I think some weapons have like 2 Silkbind moves you can change and then like a normal move. So which is cool. It's like a double-edged sword because they show like the Silkbind moves and we got for Charge Blade there's like the counter peak performance, which is the greatest guard point to ever exist, and the Axe Hopper, which is basically aerial Charge Blade AED, which is like flashy as hell, but why would I get rid of the greatest guard point ever for an aerial SAD? Like I wish I could replace the other wire bug move, the advancing one, which that one's good, but if I'm feeling saucy, you know, I'll take the advancing one out and just put the Axe Hopper in. Yeah. So it's like they went to GU and they went, oh, there's too much here. Which to be fair, there kind of was.
There was too much.
There was just so much to choose from. Every weapon had like, what was it? 4 different arts that each had like 3 levels, like specific weapon, or maybe it was 3. And then there was like a whole other set of just general arts, which like the evades and the readiness and healing oasis and all that other stuff. So there was they definitely had to cut it down, but I wish there was a way for us to just actually set up the stuff that they put in the game however we wanted, because the other one is the condensed sword slash, which can be replaced with the condensed I don't remember what they called it, spinning or
it's pretty
rotating.
Much
it's Savage Axe.
Savage Axe,
yeah, it's basically Savage Axe, but that replaces the sword charge, which I think from a mechanical point is cool, because it's kind of like are you going to play sword focus or you going to play axe focus? You kind of choose that before the hunt, which is cool. And then they have the guard point, which is like, just seeing that was like, they're like changing the guard point, because that hasn't been done before, as far as just like changing how the actual your normal morph guard point is. Because we've had, of all the iterations of Charge Blade, like when you go to morph to change into axe, like that's a guard point, and that's just what that animation is. Like it's been adjusted across generations or whatever, but this is like, it's like a whole new guard point animation, which is really cool. And then you like follow it up with like a stronger attack, which is sick. But did you guys look at the what's like, that?
Super excited to see if there's any like skills in the game that are associated and affect those switch skills, right? So like, if you can make builds around these different switch skills, right, and how much like diversity that'll add into the later half of the game, and like the end game sort of loop of like making sets for stuff that you wouldn't use every day, but like just stuff you want to fuck around with, you know. I'm super excited, man. It should be cool. It should be really cool.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Like a skill that affects, I don't know, like 3rd switch skill slot, like faster recharge.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure there will be. I think so.
And then you can like get really specific with like this weapon and this skill and that all like combining to be this really cool, like have all this synergy around it. It'd be cool. I think it's gonna be like, it just adds depth, right, to what you're doing. Obviously there's gonna be a meta and there's gonna be people in chats talking about how you're doing everything wrong because this is objectively better in every
Oh
way.
boy.
And that's
Yeah.
gonna suck. But I love choice like that. You know, I
Having the
liked,
freedom.
yeah, man. My favorite way to play MH ever was Brave IG, and that was seen as objectively worse than Aerial in most senses, right?
Mm-hmm.
That thing of just being able to pick a niche and like developing it and like figuring out what you like, and like your weapon has like subcategories to it now, and like you can fit into certain areas, and like I love that. It's really cool. It's exciting to me that they're bringing that back in some sort of way. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, like in GU, I love Alchemy Charge Blade, which like on
Wait,
paper,
really?
yeah, I love Alchemy Charge Blade. Like
It's fucking awesome, dude.
on paper, who would ever want to do that? Like Charge Blade is already one of the most micromanagement weapons anyway, and then you take an alchemy barrel, and now managing that and getting materials to combine and make more materials to give to teammates and heal myself, and while I have to, it takes me 5 years to put your weapon away. But I don't know, it feels really good to me, and the moveset changes they make to it are really nice. Like you can't overcharge. Like when you do the charge double slash, it's always the perfectly charged double slash. So you just press A and you do the right amount double slash, and there's no SAED, which is good in GU because SAD sucks in that game.
Yeah, it
anyway,
does.
so you never want to do it. So you just can't do that with Alchemy. So there's no messing up and accidentally throwing an SAD. You just charge your shield. So it's like the changes to it are really cool, and that's like a whole different playstyle, right? But like obviously that's not like the meta way
Not
is like
meta?
Striker because it's just
Yeah.
damage, but it's fun as hell, especially when you're like 4 people. You got like a multi-monster hunt with like a deviant, and you're gonna be in there for 45 minutes. So now I'm getting all
Jesus.
these like alchemy buffs off and stuff. It's really cool.
Alchemy
Really
is so
cool.
sick, dude. Like
Yeah,
people don't
The
talk enough
concept
about
of
how
it.
fucking awesome Alchemy was, and like the idea of making any weapon support based was so fucking cool, dude.
yeah,
Alchemy
it was
fucking
really cool.
tight. I would love like a weapon in the future that is just like a stick or something that does like low damage, and you have an alchemy barrel, and like that's like just your whole weapon, because that was such a cool concept for a weapon. I liked it a lot.
Yeah,
Very cool style.
I hope they somehow. I'm surprised some form of alchemy hasn't been brought back, right? Because we've seen Valor stuff come back. Like we've seen, I think it's like some Valor kind of stuff in Iceborne and World, maybe from some weapons. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but we've definitely seen it here in Rise. Like there's straight up just
Longsword?
moves. Yeah, longsword. The Sakura. Oh, I guess that's GU, the Sakura slash, but
Yeah.
also the finisher. The guard point, the Silkbind move from dual blades. Like that's, I mean, also adept, but Brave had that too. Valor had that too. The brimstone slash that the great sword has. It's
Greatsword,
also
yeah.
kinda, yeah, that's brimstone slash, but it's also kind of similar to the overhead charge or whatever that Valor had too. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope to see. I don't know how they could implement it, but I'd love to see some kind of alchemy stuff. But that was like so. Like that, I think that might have been the most like experimental Monster Hunter was
It was
GU.
super experimental.
Yeah, like they did so much crazy stuff, but a lot of it was just so cool. I don't know how they could implement alchemy again, but I'd love to see that. Like, just a way for every player to uniquely, I don't know if that's a real word, but to support in a unique way, other than just
Yeah.
like life powders or dust of life. Like, it was really
Or
cool.
playing
Like,
Hunting Horn. Yeah.
yeah, or playing hunting
It's
horn.
really
Yeah.
cool.
Ooh, can we talk about how cool Hunting Horn is in Rise?
I haven't
Yeah,
tried it, but I
because-
really want to. I really, really want to.
Oh yeah, I
It's
guess
really
I
fucking
guess
cool.
we haven't talked about that yet. Yeah. I guess since
it's
we're
so
going through these
different.
skills, yeah, we could talk about a lot of these. But yeah, hunting horn is, yeah, it's you. So you haven't tried it yet. You just got it. You just got the demo today. Yeah, you got to give it a shot. It's like a whole new weapon. It's just a completely new weapon. You swing.
It looks so fucking sick, dude. It looks
Yeah.
so fucking tight.
It's like the equivalent of like sword and shield is like hammer, and like dual blades is like hunting horn. Like they're both kind of very like, okay, you have a blade and you're kind of agile, and like hammers, like you got a big blunt weapon and you swing it. But then like the other one, like dual blades, is like, okay, you're really agile and you're moving all over the place. That's what like hunting horn is now. You're just like, you're doing your buffs, you're literally break dancing, iframing, all kinds of shit, like all over the place. But it all flows really well. And I've kind of like, I'm kind of chilling on it right now because it's like the hotness, and the hipster me is like, too many people are playing it right now. I'll get to it later.
Yeah,
so
I'm in the
like,
same boat, dude. I'm in the exact same boat.
Yeah, I haven't really dug into it yet, but I know there's like, I'm going to especially once the whole game's out. But like in the demo, I played it a little bit, and it was like I could taste the addiction, and I was like, I gotta stop. I'll get to it later, because you could just use it for one hunt, and then you get to that point where it like starts to click, and you're like, oh, I could just use this forever. It has everything. But yeah, it's really
Man, I
cool.
wish they had the training grounds in the demo.
The
That'd be
demo?
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
I
yeah.
wish.
I
really
wish
wish,
too, man.
Be so cool.
The training grounds does look fucking sick, though. I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Cause it's like that's like it. Like I remember me and you, Tommy,
Multiplayer?
like, yeah, we talked about it all the time. Like, why can't we just do this in multi? Like, this training ground is sick, but it's just missing. Like, there's so much they put in it in World, but it was still missing a bunch. And like everything from that, they just put in Rise, which is amazing.
So sick, dude.
Yeah,
It's nuts.
it's like an actual fighting game training, but it's for Monster Hunter.
I don't know what took them so long, considering like they make Street Fighter. Like,
Yeah.
what the heck?
Yeah, it's like they already know the idea of a training room and all the options, and having NPCs do low kick over and over again so you can time your blocks on it or whatever. And they just did that for Monster Hunter now.
It's so fucking tight, dude.
Yeah.
And it just like furthers the whole theory we've had for like years, Sam, that Monster Hunter is just a fucking PvE fighting game.
Yeah.
Yo,
it is.
I also used to say that.
Yeah.
It really is.
And it's the best. And this is just like further enhancing that like idea. It's so sick.
Yeah. And that's just what,
I'm
like,
so excited.
that's probably the other reason why I love it so much, is like I love fighting games, but I just don't
Same.
have the time to dig into them. Like like a fighting game, I mean Monster Hunter's like that too, but like a fighting game, you have to suck for at least the first 50 hours before you understand why you're sucking. Not even good, just understand why you're sucking. That's at least 50 hours. And then maybe another 50 you can like maybe get better. And like Monster Hunter's the same way, but I like kind of how you haven't played anything because you found Monster Hunter. It's like, well, I found Monster Hunter. This is my fighting game. I'd have to stop playing Monster Hunter if I wanted to actually pick up
That's how I feel.
a different fighting game.
It even
I
has
love
the
the
same
concept of
stun
them.
system as Street
Yeah.
Fighter.
Yeah. It like in the older games, it literally was stars. Like over your head, just like in Street Fighter. Yeah. Which is so
It's very
sick.
obvious. Like the influence is definitely there. And this is just like such like it's so obvious now. You know, it's like this they're treating it like that. You know, it's
Sword
like
and Shield
this
has
fighting game
Shoryuken.
elements,
Yeah, it's
Dude.
called Shoryugeki. It's Shoryuken.
It's crazy.
Yeah, which is
It's
so
fucking
cool.
crazy, man.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
it's
that's
really
a
cool.
that's a switch skill that they showed, Shoryugeki, which would replace the PD Pablo whip your hair back and whip your shirt around. I don't remember what the hell it's
The
called.
windmill? I think it's windmill.
Yeah, windmill. Yeah, which I think that's a fair swap, because that
It is,
Shoryugeki has like a guard point in it, so you could still use it defensively as well as offensively, which is cool. The greatsword one, the adamant charge slash, which is basically brimstone. If I use greatsword, I'm never gonna use hunting edge. I'm just using adamant charge slash because it's brimstone. Why would I ever not use brimstone? Especially when it's like basically free through all the like wire bug stuff. The what is it? Longsword has the Sakura slash, which I don't know. I'm gonna have to use that to see how it feels. Cause like, why would I want to not do Helmbreaker? Why would I want to give up Helmbreaker? You'll have to see how strong Sakura Slash is. Cause Helmbreaker is just too damn good. It's just too good.
Feels good too.
Yeah, and it feels even better in Rise. Yeah, you have to try it out in Rise. It feels so much better. It's not, there's no weird like poke thing. You just wire bug and jump off the monster.
Oh,
so
fire.
it's yeah. So it's way more reactive, and you go up and come down way faster. You're not like floating in the air.
Yeah.
And you very rarely whiff compared to Worlds Helmbreaker. It feels way better too.
Right. That's next on the list for sure. I want to try LS after I've like figured out IG, see what's new, see what I can like learn about it, and see if I can like figure some cool shit out. And then LS next, I think. Maybe HH. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, for dual blades, they have Tower Vault, which I don't know if they showed this move at all. I'm not really sure what it looks like. It looks like it's just like an evasive move, which I don't know. Piercing binds a lot of damage. I don't know why I swapped that out. I guess it's like it just launches you up. It basically, the description sounds like it's just like an IG vault for dual blades with your weapon out.
Seems like
which is pretty cool. Yeah, I hope it's iframes.
It better be.
Yeah. Yeah, I would hope it's iframes. What other ones are there? Oh, there's Lance, which is like that back and forth dash move, which is kind of cool, but why would I ever get rid of Anchor Rage? That's just damage all the time.
Yeah.
What is the other one? Gun Lance, which is, what is that, Ground Splitter? That sounds good. It just boosts your wyvern, your shot damage.
You know, I only used Gun Lance like once, like in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, Gun Lance is like one of the weapons where you look at it and you're like, I guess, like, why would I use this? But like, it's another one where you have to, once you start to use it and you're like, oh, it's like, it feels like you're cheating sometimes. Because your shots are raw damage. So you just ignore everything. Like, that's what I would take to Luna in Base World. And I would just ignore everything she wanted to do. Like, I could block and I would just shoot raw damage. It didn't matter where I was, whether I was hitting her face or legs or whatever. I was doing a constant 100 a pop or whatever. I'm just I'm just going to keep shooting you. And you're just going to die. And that's it. It's just like, it's a very comfy weapon once you like get it. And then they added all this flashy shit to it.
Wasn't it kind of weird that it was like a light weapon in Iceborne?
Oh, yeah.
What
the
the
that was
fuck?
like a... Yeah, I think that was literally just like a... well, we got to make 7 light and 7 heavy. Lance is already heavy. I guess Gun Lance got to be light. Yeah, I feel like it was just like a... how the mechanics had to work for Iceborne wounding shit. Not like this weapon's actually heavy kind of thing.
Yeah.
What are the other ones? Hammer. I don't remember the hammer one. Oh no, I remember seeing that in the trailer, the Dash Breaker. You like fly forward and do like a ground pound or whatever. Enemy attack damage is negated. Oh, it's iframes. Nice. That's cool. That's a cool one. And then we got Hunting Horn, which is kind of gives me like alchemy vibes. You put like a bead down. Yeah, you put a cocoon down, and like your effects that you play like also come off of that.
Oh,
cocoon.
that's what that was.
Yeah,
which is super cool. That's a really cool
it's just
idea,
really
I
cool.
think.
Yeah,
I'll probably use that. I think it's my assumption.
Yeah, but the
Cool
thing is, though,
I like it.
the thing you're trading with it's like, I guess it all really depends, right? Is because Earthshaker is insane damage. That move is nuts for damage.
You're trading damage for like objectively better support shit, right? So.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather keep Earthshaker though.
Yeah, I guess it would depend, especially if you have songs that are like super useful for the situation. I'm excited to see what the stamina song is like. I think it's going to be world stamina. I don't think we're going to ever get old world infinite stamina again, because that
God, I
would
would
just
love
be
it, but it's kind
that
of
would be
Yeah.
so
dude.
broken.
Like,
Yeah,
it'd
that'd
we
be
both
really
how it is
busted.
now, dude. Like, because Bo's
Ooh.
relatively similar.
That would
Yeah.
be busted.
Yeah, that would be really busted. But I mean, just being able to do that, right? Like, that's a really cool situation. So you're in a hunt or whatever, and Bo's doing what they're doing kind of in the back, or even light bow gun, because they do their dashes with use stamina. They put their bead down, and they'll have just the songs popping off in the back, and the hunting horns like doing whatever they're doing in the front or something, which is
Yeah.
really cool. So like if you miss a buff or something as a range player, you just like run by the bead and get it, which that can be really cool. It's a really cool skill, whether it's a meta thing or not. I think it's really interesting.
Yeah, I agree.
And then switch axe. Oh, I think they showed that. Oh no, they didn't show that one. I saw in the Rampage trailer that switch axe had some crazy ass moves.
That
like,
looked
it looked
really
like
sick.
Trans slash, yeah. But this one is soaring wyvern blade, which is a different one. They like go in the air and do like a zero sum. Oh,
Bruh. Wait a minute. Did it turn off?
What the fuck?
It's frozen.
All right, hold on. I'm getting it back.
I was
We're coming back.
Fuck it. I'm rolling. It froze on the perfect face too. Fuck it. We are keeping this shit in here.
That is so funny, dude. Holy shit.
Are you?
All right,
Oh, there we go.
back.
Oh,
All
it's
right.
back.
Yeah, there you go.
Fuck.
Clean. We back. All right. Are you good? We good?
Yeah.
We're all good? All right. Oh, look at that
My
cutie
camera
pupper back
fell.
there. All right. So yeah, don't worry. We'll get a screenshot of that. That's thumbnail right there. There it is.
That's
we
so
got
funny.
the thumbnail right there. So where we at? Oh, switch axe was the with the soaring wyvern blade, which is like a zero sum when you jump up.
Yeah, that looks
Which it
really, really cool.
Yeah, that move looks insane. So it's everything switch axe just looks is so flashy. Like they went crazy on switch axe. Charge blade, we already know. We saw those. Axe hopper. We actually saw all of them for charge blade. The morphing guard point.
Morphing advance?
Morphing
wait.
advance is
Oh,
the
the
one that we
guard
don't
point?
change. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
the- So the website doesn't have all the switch skills in them. I guess it only has like the static
silk
one,
binds,
and then
right?
yeah, it has the static silk bind, and then the one you can change, I guess.
Yeah.
And then IG, which we know that's the dive. So they brought the dive back. Tommy's over there fighting his dog.
That dog, bro. It's going crazy. What is up with you? What is going on? What is up? You want to speak on these fucking switch skills, dog? Go ahead. What's up? What are you gonna play? Stupid dog. I want to use that dive, bro. Give that shit back. I want to use it
Yeah.
again. You're speaking, bro.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hear you. Keep it
Dog's
up.
trying to dive in wyvern too.
She
Fuck
wants.
it.
She wants to use it, bro. She wants to use the dive.
He's ready.
Me too.
Give her the wire bug.
Get out of here. Come on. I'm get. Oh shit. You wanna get?
Oh my god.
She wants the wire bug, bro. Here, I'll let you out. It's all good. I don't know why Bob locked you in here. It's all right. I got you. Come on, I got you.
All right. Yeah. So diving wyvern, and then you got the light bow gun. Are you gonna work website? There we go. Oh, I think it's the fanning maneuver for light bow gun. Yeah, the flank. Oh, it temporarily ups attack power too. I didn't know that. So it's a
Oh,
damage
shit.
buff. That's cool. I thought it was just like a movement option. Yeah, that's sick. That it also ups your attack as well. And then heavy bowgun. So heavy bowgun has 2 counters, and I don't know what the difference is. Can be switched with counter shot. A parrying skill using wire bugs absorbs an attack without taking any damage. Will shorten the amount of time needed for a charge shot. Oh, so it makes your charge shots faster?
I guess. It's really weird. I didn't really get that at all. I was really confused by it. But I don't play bowgun, so I wasn't really worried about it.
Yeah, that's one we'll have to see how that works in game, because like during the demo you can charge your shots, but it's just like the difference in the amount of damage you do versus how long it takes to charge a shot. It's like you might as well just keep doing normal shots.
Yeah, it's like
but I guess it's like
it doesn't make sense.
I guess it's like an ammo saving option, which is cool.
Right.
And then bow, we saw that it's basically art, or it's like the what is it, like when you run off the pillars in World and do the spread shot?
I don't know what that's called, but
yeah, it's basically that, but not busted like it wasn't in World.
that was super busted.
I had some Nurg runs where that's all I did, and it was like a 3-minute run. Like you just go into the one area in in Elder's Recess where the poles are, and you just over and over his spikes just break back to back to back, and then he's dead. It's
Kearney was doing that when we were practicing Bambero for the championships. He came and did that in the run, and it was kind of busted.
Yeah,
it was super busted.
And they tweaked it quite a bit in Iceborne, but in World, like it was just so busted. Like it was busted to a point that when I first started seeing those numbers, I thought the game was broken.
Yeah, I was like, I thought it was gonna get patched.
Glitch?
Like, yeah, it didn't seem like right. It seemed fucked up. I was in the same boat for sure.
But they just kept that shit till Iceborne. But yeah, so that was those are like the switch skills. So that was also part of it. What else was there? I think that mostly was all the stuff, right? There was some the Rampage stuff, which I'll see how I feel about it when we get there.
Dude, the UI, what the fuck?
Yeah, the UI actually was.
Dude.
Yeah, the UI was kind of getting me the most. I was like, this is all this cool new UI.
That shit
elements.
is like, but it's like overbearing a little bit.
Yeah, there's a lot. Like the screen. I mean,
much.
I guess for the cam in the for the podcast, it's like this was like all you could see of game was like this, and then there was just
the
like
rest
UI
is just UI
everywhere else, like all down here and everything. I was like,
Pretty
all right,
shitty.
I can't see shit.
But
it looks like you can edit not looks like you can edit the UI in Rise, so you could probably turn some of that shit off, which is good.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, it looks better than fighting Zora Magdor, so I'm with it for that.
Oh, that was so.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Everyone's
that
kind
fight
of
was
weird.
so boring.
Everyone's like questionable, like on the Rampage, but I just keep reminding people that, like, bro, we've had shitty, boring, gimmicky stuff in literally every Monster Hunter game ever.
Yeah.
It's just either okay, like it's like Gen, or it's like shitty, like Zora, right? As long as it's like somewhat okay, it's not gonna be like a regular thing, you know. It'll just be like do it when it comes up to get something that you might want at some point, you know.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be some boring whatever shit. Everyone's kind of losing it about it. I don't see why. It's not gonna be a whole game. It's just a little bit of fucking, little bit of action, bro. It's all good. Better than Zora.
Yeah, definitely better than Zora. And like we use our weapons and they actually matter, so that's good. We're not just hitting a core or some shit like that,
bro. So, that was.
I don't know. I understand it, right? Like it's a cinematic, like it's more like a movie than a hunt. I understand it. I know what they were trying to do. It's very AAA. It's very like, you know, like running through a Call of Duty zone and you don't shoot your gun once, but you just listen to a cutscene. It's very much like of that sort of like thing. It's very AAA, but it was boring, bro. It was fucking boring. Shitty. No one liked doing it. I get it, but it sucked ass, and they know it sucked ass too. Like they aren't.
Yeah,
ignorant to
yeah,
that.
they
They
know.
know that it was boring. So I'm cool with it. It is what it is.
Again, I think it was just another like ancient force. Like, hey, we're gonna do this because we can, and we've never been able to mechanically do this kind of
exactly
thing.
what I'm saying. It's like we've always liked this idea, but now we can actually do it to a full extent. So here's like a fucking cinematic movie of a quest that is like all this big shit going on and all these big fucking crazy things happening, and you aren't really doing too much, but like around you all this shit is happening, you know. So it's like I get it, I understand. Not for me, but I understand their like mentality going into it for sure.
So yeah, I think that kind of covered all of the stuff. There's a QA with Ichinose, which there were some interesting things in there. They talked about title updates and stuff like that, which they showed with Chameleos. They said that it's a title update and there's going to be several new monsters, but also the whole HR is going to be unlocking through a title update, which I saw a handful of people like, oh, we're not getting the whole story. But I don't know. I've always,
that's not
like what I was saying with Try, like Monster Hunter is like my first online game that I've really ever like played. So this kind of stuff being a Monster Hunter is cool to me because Capcom never does it in like a scummy pay to win kind of stuff. So like playing a game that's living is just like cool to me, especially when they do what they did in Iceborne, where once it's dead, here's all the quests, here's everything. And we don't have to worry about that in Rise because quests are going to be local because it's Switch. But this like playing the game now and like, because there's like a phase, right? When World first came out, there was like that was a point in time in that game. Like release World, Cove release World, like Behemoth release, like the game changed over time, which is really cool. Because I mean, I guess just being older as far as gaming goes, like I got Super Mario World, like that's it. Like whatever the hell I do in that game, like that's I got the cartridge, that's Super Mario World. Like that's not changing. That's just the game, and it comes out and I play it, and that's how it is. You know, that's how like all games I played were for the most part until like I don't know, maybe Smash 4, I guess. I mean, I guess I played...
That counts.
Yeah, I mean, Smash 4. I'm trying to think of, like, other non-PC games I played. Because obviously PC games changed, especially, like, with Steam and stuff. But as far as console games, like, there weren't really many I played that, like, changed over time. Like, Mario Kart Wii. Like, the game comes out and it's whatever it is. Glitches, bugs, and all. Right? So, like... I like the fact that the game will have progression as time goes on, but I get how some people are like, I just want everything and I want to run through it all in one day and do everything
but that's
and then just
boring.
wait. Yeah, I mean, you know, these gamers out here, they got a game.
I'm kind of like a little bit torn on it, dude. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like the idea of, I mean, title updates work, right? Like they bring people back and it's like, I understand it, but I hate hate how forced it feels for you to come back and play it. I wish that it's like I could just do this shit when I was loving the game rather than like I want to play this game, but like everyone's playing Monster Hunter, so I gotta go do this for fucking 2 days and get this new gear and then could go back to doing what I want to do, right? I don't know. It always feels like kind of forced to me. I also don't necessarily like how much the meta changes with these things. I don't like how everything has to be objectively better in like most ways than like what we had before, you know, and it just kind of gets better and better and better and better and better until everything before it is kind of irrelevant in most ways. That's all stuff that could be like worked with. A good example is like Chameleos will very likely be the best status set in the game, right? Like it's a reasonable assumption, but it's the best status set, so it's like very specific. It's one monster doing a very specific thing, whereas you look at Safi and it's like when Safi was out, Safi was the best thing to have for everything, right? It's like you just did Safi a bunch and you never needed to get anything else if you had the decorations, right? So I hope they kind of learn from that like forced meta push that felt kind of stupid, because you would like grind for this thing and then you'd know that in 2 months in the next title update that thing is going to be useless and you're going to change it out anyway. That always felt kind of shitty to me, but overall it's like a reason to keep playing the game, right? It's a reason to play Monster Hunter with your homies. So I'm cool with it. We'll see what happens. We'll see like the specifics of it when it comes around.
That's why I liked Elytrion, because they basically did that. Elytrion was basically a side grade. It wasn't just like a, and that's why I think it got a bunch of, I don't know, flack, but people were like, oh, whatever, like Elytrion armor's trash. It's like, no, it's not trash. It's just another option that's not.
It wasn't trash at all. What the?
Yeah, that's not like Fatalis. Fatalis was obviously, you don't need anything else. But
that made sense though, because he's like the big boss.
Exactly. In sense of Fatalis, it makes sense. And that was also the end of the game, right? That was Iceborne was done after that, so it made sense. But I really liked Elytrion's release and how that armor had, like you said, like Chameleos would be a status set. Like Elytrion was element focused set, so it had a very specific use, and it was a good use, but it wasn't just make Elytrion and you're good, right? Somebody 100%. Plays Iceborne, they get to the end, just make Fatalis and everything, and you're good.
If you can beat Fatalis.
But true, yeah, if you can beat him. Well, I guess more so in Iceborne, it was like, if you use them raw, just make Raging Bracky, and like, you're good kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope they do more, you know, side grade kind of sets with Chameleos. It looks like that could be what they're doing, right? I don't think Chameleos is going to be a major damage. You just make this and you're done for the first title update kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But there also will be other monsters in one update, right?
Yeah. It said Chameleos and then several new monsters. So like Chameleos and multiple other things, which is cool. I hope
that's actually really good.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
Yeah, I'm hoping they're all significant and it's not like, hey, here's Chameleos and Great Jaggy. Like, I hope it's not some
please
shit like that. Or yeah, Great Macau's coming back too. Like, I hope it's something significant.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe my sort of like hard read, which might be wrong, is that those several monsters will all be subspecies. I think when the game comes out, there won't be any subspecies, and I think every title update they'll release like here's fucking Desert Barrier, here's Tiger Strat Izami, here's Pink Rathian, here's Azurathlos, and then next title update here's these other 4 subspecies. Maybe they will like drop Laggy and they'll drop a subspecies with him, whatever, right? I think that if there aren't subspecies in the base game, I'm like almost 100% sure that the quote unquote several new monsters will be subspecies coming out. It's my
he ruined it.
Come on, bro. I reckon that's a reasonable fucking assumption, bro.
You ruined it because you're probably right.
I spoiled it, bro. I spoiled the fucking surprise.
Yeah, I could see that being how they do it too if they're not in the base game. But I also think they could do the secret thing with the
I hope Seregios comes back.
Man, fuck that chicken.
I fuck with Seregios, bro.
Seregios is another one like he's like a Mizu. Like he looks cool and shit, but I fucking hate fighting Seregios. He just fucking sidesteps all the damn time.
I'm cool.
His weapons are cool. His armor is cool. Yeah. His weapons are like probably some of the coolest mechanically weapons in the series.
Yep.
But I don't give a shit about fighting him. I fucking hate fighting him. It's like Kush. He's only fun when he's falling over and I'm beating the shit out of him.
It ain't that bad.
It's not that bad, but that's when I'm having fun, when he's just falling over like a dumbass and I'm beating his head in.
Because I just think he's goofy and looks cool, and I don't think he's like
he looks cool.
Offensively bad.
No, I just don't like his fight. It's like Mizu. Like Mizu looks awesome, designs awesome, weapons look awesome, but I'm not a fan of that fight. It's the same
I do hate how like his multi-hitting spikes or whatever. God, I hate that shit.
Yeah, it's pretty silly.
When he stands still and does the fucking double claw shit on top of you, and you can't move because you're getting fucking multi-flinched, and then you're bleeding, and you try to roll to heal, and then you had no health, so now you just died because you rolled. Yeah, you fucked me
Pretty
up.
dumb. You're right.
Fucked me up.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
But his
Maybe
weapons
Sergio
and gear.
sucks, bro. It's been ages. It's been so
Yeah.
long, dude. It's been like fucking 8 years since I fought that
Yeah.
motherfucker. Like,
But his
it's been a
weapon and
long
gear is
time.
really sick. The roll sharpen is like some of the sickest
So
shit ever.
Sick, dude.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah, it's
so
such a cool
badass.
mechanic. But yeah, I mean, I could see him coming back. He's like a Rathalos skeleton, right? He just uses his feet more, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see him coming back. What else is there? I think that might cover all of it. What else we got on the docket? So we got a few things. We got Scary Hours 2. We got the new Chance track. Oh, before we go on, I gotta come back because it was last episode. I gotta come back. So I have a follow-up for the beans and applesauce.
We're
okay?
really doing this.
Yes,
This is actually, you're honest about this.
No,
We're actually doing
I'm
this.
serious. You have to listen because you will sleep better tonight. I know. Since I mentioned these beans and applesauce, you haven't been sleeping well. I'm sure you haven't. But listen,
I'm very minimal. Yeah.
So I brought it up to Heather, and she mentioned it to her mom because you were like, "This isn't real. This isn't a thing. I don't care. This isn't a thing." So I told that to Heather, and she mentioned it to her mom, and her mom was like, "Yeah, it's because she's vegetarian, and her family she grew up vegetarian." So she was like, "Yeah, I just put applesauce on your beans to make you eat beans, so you would like to eat them."
What the?
So that's not a thing. It's not a
knew
thing.
it. I was so sure about this. I was so undoubtedly sure.
And Heather was like, I can't go back to the Netherlands. My whole reality has been crushed because she never thought it was not a thing. Like
not
her
a thing,
whole
bro.
existence is that beans and applesauce is a normal fucking thing, and it's apparent it's not.
It's
And
not.
I thought it was because she was telling me like it was fact. And this happens so many
relieved,
times
man.
with Heather. Well, because I mean, I don't know any other Dutch people, so she'll tell me stuff and be like, "Yeah, this is like what Dutch people do," and I'm like, "Oh, okay," but I can't like fact check it. I don't know anybody else Dutch here, so I just got to take what she says. Is like that's what Dutch people do. But
Yeah,
sometimes
it is.
this shit happens, and I'm like, "Is this Dutch or is this just you doing crazy stuff?" And yeah, so beans and applesauce are not a normal thing in the Netherlands, and it was just Heather being
Thank God.
duped to eat beans. And the thing is, when she found that out, she was like, I like beans. You didn't have to put applesauce on them. I would still eat them. You didn't even need to do this.
Really funny.
Yeah. So that was that I had to follow up the part 2 of that. So now
Thank God.
everybody can rest easy that beans and
Thank the
applesauce is
fucking
not
heavens.
a fucking normal thing.
I'm so happy about that. Seriously. Holy shit. God. Had nightmares about that shit, bro. Seriously. Fucked up.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, that was really she told me and I was like, holy shit. I was not ready for the follow-up on that. I wasn't prepared for that either.
Yeah, I feel like this story has now had like the 3 stages, you know. It had like the real hard-hitting like initial impact and like, you know, the controversy around it, and now it's like resolved, you know. Now we're like,
this is a resolution.
We're home.
Yeah.
That's great. Thank God. We did it. Thank
Yeah,
the
we're
heavens.
home. Oh, I didn't ask you guys speaking of beans and applesauce, what'd you guys eat today?
Jesus.
Oh, I hope not dog.
Not dog. It's getting there. Honestly, I might chop that motherfucker up. Dude. All right. This is also another like good piece of progression. All right, because last week I was going through a little bit of a fucking Fruit Loop issue. All right, I had some issues going on with Fruit Loops. I finished my box of Fruit Loops. They're gone, and I didn't buy any more. So this morning I had toast with avocado, egg, and bacon, and it was great. It was a real
Nice.
breakfast. I didn't just shovel Fruit Loops into my mouth. Had that. Had a cup of tea. I'm feeling good. I feel energized. I feel less full of Fruit Loops. I'm never buying a box again. I might throw up if I see them again. Yeah, you know, I've went through a hard time, and now I'm like at the other side, eating eggs again. So I'm good, feeling good.
Nice, good. What'd you have, Mike?
I don't eat breakfast.
What? I said, what'd you eat today? Well, you haven't ate at all yet today? It's almost 1 a.m.
I had no. I made
No.
I made a bacon cheeseburger
Ooh.
with some curly fries.
Ooh.
Oh my god! And then I actually had ginger tea with that. I eat like junk food with tea.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I never had ginger tea before, but I heard it's pretty good.
It's good for your stomach, and
Okay.
my intestines is fucked. So you know, I have. If I eat one wrong thing, I'll have diarrhea for like 3 days.
Are you like lactose intolerant or anything
I might be
that,
like a little lactose. Yeah, certain things just ruin my stomach, or like I'll be bloated for like. I think I had bloating problems for like a month.
Oh God, I've
Yeah,
had that
and then
before,
one
not for
time-
like a month, but
Yeah,
a couple days, and it
it's
feels
terrible.
terrible.
It's like
Yeah.
one time when it got really bad, I ate a piece of bread, and I felt my stomach just bloat.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was bad. I was like, what the fuck is going on? It's like I'm only like 23. What the fuck is wrong with
Why
my
did you just eat a
stomach?
piece of bread? What made you think of doing that?
I wanted to test it. I was like, because it seemed
Oh,
like
this is
like
this
af-
is an
it's like-
experiment.
Okay.
It was like every
Oh,
time I
okay.
eat something, I get bloated. So I was like, let me take a piece of bread and swallow it. And I got bloated.
That's fair.
And I was
thought
like, what
I thought that
the-
was a snack, bro. I thought you just went for
No.
bread. Like, fucking duck mode. Just
I'll have a
bread.
snack
Ate
and
that
have a
shit.
piece of bread and some
Take a-
water.
Take a piece of bread and a cup of water. You're gonna put salt on the bread, bro. You're gonna salt that shit.
Bread and butter, bread, butter, and
Bread and
water.
butter?
That's a snack.
That's good.
I used to smack some bread and butter. Not even toast. I'd be like, fuck it,
Not
I'm not
toast,
waiting for
just
the toaster.
bread and butter.
You know, I would just take the margarine spread, slab it on there. I'm
Margarine,
done.
baby.
Yeah.
it
Yo, you know
wasn't
what my
even like
brother
a-
did? Have
What's
you ever
that?
microwave grilled cheese in a yeah,
No,
microwave
no.
grilled cheese?
No,
I can't talk.
No,
Yo, that shit
Yeah,
is
you shouldn't
gross.
talk.
No.
That
disgusting.
shit is gross.
your body was physically trying to reject that sentence out of your mouth.
You guys have a microwave grilled cheese.
Your body was trying to stop you from saying.
I remember it vividly. He was like, I'm gonna make grilled cheese. He opens the microwave door, and I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, what do you mean? I'm gonna microwave it. And I'm like, what the? Why would you do that? He's like, because I don't want to wait. I just want it now. And I'm like,
That's literally not a grilled cheese. Like
That's
grilled
not-
cheese is meant to be grilled.
That's hot cheese, dude.
That's
It's
melted
just hot
cheese.
cheese and
What the
bread.
fuck?
That is just
yo, that
hot
shit
cheese
smelled
and bread.
so bad. And he
Oh,
ate it like it
God,
was
that
so
is
good. I'm like, you're
disgusting.
fucking
It
nasty.
had to be soggy. He picked it. It had to he picked it up like it was bread, and it did this. Like
It- That's what it
It flipped.
did. He
Yeah.
ate it.
Ugh,
oh my
that
god,
is
that is
fucking awful,
disgusting.
dude. I would have kicked him in the head. Right then and there. That is fucked up. Seriously.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, that's fucked. So I'm glad you didn't have baked. You can't even call that baked. Nuked cheese.
Nuked grilled.
That's
no,
what that
nuked
is.
cheese.
Radioactive cheese,
Yeah.
bro. That shit
Yeah,
is
That's
fucked.
nuked
gross.
cheese. God, bread comes out terrible in the microwave. You don't put bread in the microwave. It gets hard and
100%.
soggy at the same time. It's terrible.
Awful.
Oh god.
That's nasty.
Yeah. What did I have? I had a bagel with cheese on it. like a, I don't even know how to describe it. We were in Aldi and I saw a bag of bagels with like cheese already on it, and I was like, I'm gonna get that today.
Was it everything
So then-
bagels?
No, they didn't have everything bagels, so this was the
Damn it.
substitute.
Damn it!
And then it was a sandwich that Heather made. It was some salami and some lettuce pickle.
Fuck yeah. You love
Man,
to
it was
see it.
good. Yeah, it was good. And then I had some Lay's chips, some original Lay's. I think Pompey's frozen.
Yeah, he's frozen.
Am I frozen?
You
Oh, shit.
stuck.
Yeah,
How many fingers am I holding up, guys?
none.
wouldn't know.
You're none.
Let me see. You wouldn't
We
have a
lost
goddamn
him.
idea. What do I do? Oh, shit.
So yeah, that's what I had. I had that and some fruit snacks. I actually only ate once today. I think
That's
I'm
me every
just-
day.
Yeah, I usually eat like twice. Sometimes I eat once, but I'm like so tired that my body is too tired to be hungry. So I only ate once. I had that at like, I don't know, 2 p.m. or something, 1 p.m. I'm just not even hungry. I'm not even hungry anymore. So yeah, we got, what else we got left? I don't remember how much earlier we started this, but
I
can we
got bad
do it?
news. All right, you're gonna have to
Uh-oh.
deal with Frozen Tom. My phone is flat as fuck. All right, I
It's
plugged
flat?
it in,
No.
dude.
Oh,
plugged
your
it in.
battery?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
one flat.
jeez.
So I'm frozen for the rest of the rest of this shit. You're gonna have to just look at my
Alright.
frozen face.
Uh,
It shouldn't be
Fuck
too
it.
much longer. It's all good. But fucking,
Yeah.
we'll be here for a little bit. Just
yeah,
frozen me
we don't
for a
have
bit. It's fine.
we don't have too much longer. I mean, we got scary hours. We could cover that, and then we'll probably be done. We could probably wait to cover a chance track a bit
Yeah.
later.
I'd
but
like
yeah,
to see if he's dropping more shit anyway. So
yeah.
we'll leave that for a little
And-
bit.
I'll save Snake People for next week. That's not time sensitive.
For sure. Scary
But
hours,
yeah,
man.
Scary Hours. It came out the same day we were recording, right? Last week. So we didn't
Yeah,
get a
I
chance
told
to
you
peep
about it before we recorded, and
Yeah.
yeah. It's nutty, dude.
But yeah, he's in practice. He's in album mode. The
Yeah.
boy, the boy is
The boy.
is in album mode, and I'm looking forward to what he got coming.
Dude,
So
I'm like,
what when I started it, I heard What's Next, and I was like, okay, all right, cool. And then I peeped the Wants and Needs, and I was like, okay. I'm not gonna say I'm not a fan of Lil Baby. I just haven't listened to much of his stuff, so I was like, oh, all right. And
Yeah.
then Lemon Pepper, that was like an instant. I was like, oh, okay, this is
and dude,
this is
like there was not
5
even any
a.m.
question,
in
right?
Yeah, I was like, this is 5 a.m. in Toronto, Drake. This is whatever, a time at a location, Drake. Whenever those songs are, Do Not Disturb Drake. And I was like, oh,
Insane,
okay.
dude. So
He went
fucking
off on that.
nuts.
But then I'm glad that it came out when it did, and then we had time between, because between then and now, Lemon Pepper is still good, but What's Next has grew on me, and I didn't know there was a video to it until like 4 days after I was listening to it. There's a video for What's Next, so that's like the single, I guess. And then I was like, oh, okay. I listened and I just kept just humming it. That just I was like, okay, I stuck in
got
my head.
you.
It stuck in my head.
It got
Yeah,
you.
dude.
Yeah,
Dude, it's nutty. I was convinced that was a Pierre beat, bro, because that is such a Cardi track. That
yeah,
sounds
it really
exactly
is.
like Cardi, but that's not a Pierre beat, bro. That's a I think his name is Manish or something. He's like a producer from Toronto. I was convinced that it was a
Oh,
Pierre
okay.
Bourne beat, bro.
Yeah, that
'Cause
sounds
even
like
like
a
the
Pierre
flow,
beat.
it's such a Pierre beat. So when
Yeah.
I first heard it, I was like, like it's kind of a Cardi bite. But then I listened to it again, and I was like, dude, this is like nuts. I'm a big fan of
Yeah.
it personally. I think it was
Yeah.
fucking crazy. I think it's a
Yeah,
great fucking
It had
song.
to
dude.
grow. It grew on me.
It's a good song.
And then
it's fucking
and
good.
once and same thing with Wants and Needs. I went back And Lil Baby fucking spazzed.
He's nutty, right?
he fucking spazzed.
He did, dude. Like,
Yeah.
oh fuck, he's nuts.
Yeah. I wasn't ready. Like when I literally wasn't ready. I listened to it. I was like, okay, whatever. And I came back and I was
And
like,
then
wait a
Lil
minute.
Baby, bro.
Wait a minute. He's going off. Wait, where is that?
I wish we could play this on stream.
Oh, well, I'm playing it here, but this isn't gonna play on stream because Twitch DMCA
I know.
and YouTube. But I can mute this track. You can hear it in the podcast. So those listening on the podcast, thanks for rocking with us. You can hear it there. Audio. He comes in with this flow, and I'm like, the first time I heard it, I'm like, what's going on? I was like,
Nah,
I was
bro.
off.
Instantly,
But then the
I
beat
knew,
drops and he
bro.
switched back.
God.
And like by the third listen, I was like, oh, okay, I see what he did. here.
This flow is nuts.
Oh, and then
dude.
this?
This
was like,
flow is
woo.
incredible, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
Give it a year, everyone's gonna be doing that flow.
Yeah. Yeah,
Keep a
this-
mental note of
yeah.
it for real.
Yep. Well, there was I think it was in What's Next? The flow he did in that, the one part, I've heard Tori do that flow like multiple
Don't
times.
surprise me. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, bro. This like double triple into like a double at the bro. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
people are gonna buy this shit. And this
Yeah.
hook structure of like bum 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 bum
Right
like
into
the
it?
higher,
Yeah.
The people are
Yeah.
gonna bite this shit, bro. 100%.
Yeah.
Like, which is always the case with Drake. You know, he makes some shit,
Yeah.
and then inevitably people
And
start doing
then-
it in like a year. But
And then
bro,
what?
That song,
Dude, and Lil Baby comes in. He's like already. Like, dude, he doesn't stop.
It's crazy, bro.
He doesn't stop. And it didn't hit me until like the fourth listen. I'm
not a go, but I fit the description.
Ooh. Yeah.
That beat is so hard, bro. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Like, oh my, okay, relax. Whoa.
Brief.
Whoa.
Brief. He's still going. Brief.
Oh my God. He's still going.
Crazy. Insane, bro.
Yeah, he went off. Ooh.
And then the
yeah.
hook cut, bro.
And then the hook
Unbelievable.
comes right back in. Yeah. Yeah, he killed that. Yeah, I don't know how many
bro.
times I can't think of off the top of my head. Cause Drake is usually the one that's killing features, but I think Lil Baby kind of did it on this one.
Bro, I reckon
He kinda-
100%. A little bit. He bodied Drake on
Yeah.
this track.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. And then Lemon. So like Lemon
This
Pepper
is
is
the
like
fucking event, bro. Oh my god,
this-
this song is
I
so
didn't-
good, bro.
Ross killed it, but we just needed a Drake verse. Like
This fucking song, bro. There is a 4-bar
Yeah.
in this song that is.
no,
I'm gonna let you know
I
when it
know
pops up,
exactly.
bro.
I know exactly what line you're talking about. Usher
one?
in the generation and these are where my
Dude,
confessions live. And I was like, what?
Exactly, bro.
I was like,
exactly.
what?
That is exactly the fucking bar that I,
I was
have
like,
written
no.
down right here,
I was like,
bro.
I heard that and I was like,
Oh my God.
woo!
Dude.
Yeah. I wasn't ready
These
for that
days,
one
fame
at all.
is disconnected from excellence. Half the time, I gotta ask people what their profession is. Usher the
Yeah.
generation in. These are where my confessions live, bro.
That is a bore. Wait, where is
That's
it? Oh,
facts.
the other part.
Oh my god.
The other part was they asked me if I know Beyonce and Nicki Minaj. Of course.
Of course, dude.
Of course.
Oh my god.
Where was that part? Yeah, this is the Drake right here. For me. This is what I
needed
look
it,
for
bro.
on the album.
I needed it, bro.
Yeah.
It's outro Drake, is what it is.
Yeah, it's outro Drake. Yeah. This is where where I was
It's
where I
the
was
best,
looking for.
bro. It's just Drake had a beat, put it on loop, and just wrote and wrote and wrote and
Yeah.
wrote and wrote and like, oh my god, man, seriously, I needed this shit. Oh,
Yeah. Here it is.
this.
The pause. Of course.
Oh! Of course he does.
Of course.
So crazy, bro.
Of course. Yeah.
Incredible, man. The song is so good, and
Yeah.
people are kind of sleeping on Ross, man. Ross went hard, but like,
Yeah,
we're
Ross
here for
did.
Drake, right? Like,
Yeah. Facts. Yeah. Where's that? Where's that part? Animatrix. Where's that at? Oh yeah, he got that off.
that is such
feel
a
bigger.
bar, bro. And the
Yeah,
clip looked
yeah,
bigger through my son's eyes.
yeah.
Oh shit. You gonna see the real guys,
Yeah.
dude. Lunchtime, bro. Crunch time. One time.
Did I miss the Usher bar? Was it earlier? I forget when it was.
It's way earlier than this. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Where is that?
I think it is.
I think it's over here.
It's like by 12. I want to say 16.
I think it's like around here.
It was just a little bit after that. Yeah, right here, right here, right here. We all grateful with Weezy, but no one more than me. Right here.
Oh yeah, here it is.
Different excellence.
Ooh. Profession is.
Bro,
Yeah, yeah. That was like, I was like, okay, all right.
What a
All
bar,
right.
bro. Seriously.
When is the album?
Unbelievable.
when is the
man, For real.
Yeah,
Like, that is
That's-
mind-boggling shit.
yeah. That was
Crazy.
a fucking bar. Yeah. Yeah, he's
I'm
in,
so
he's in
excited,
album
man.
mode.
He is.
I don't know when it's
Scary
coming.
Hours 2
Like, he-
was crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking
Honestly,
nuts.
I like this more than Scary Hours 1. By far, actually.
Diplomatic Community is still one of the best Drake songs of all time. So I don't know about all that, but
I
this
gotta
shit
go
is
back
crazy.
to it. Yeah. I
Diplomatic
don't know.
Community is
Diplomatic
nuts, man.
didn't hit me when I first hit it. When I first heard it. So I gotta go back to it. But yeah, I don't know. This one grew quick though. But I let it
Crazy.
cook for a bit. I don't think I really let Scary Hours 1 cook for that long. I heard God's Plan. I was like, oh, it's a single, and I just looped that for like a week.
Yeah.
But
Man,
yeah.
nah, fucking ridiculous. I'm really hoping for a record. I'm really hoping the record isn't 27 tracks. I'm really
Yeah,
hoping
that's
that
the
it fucking
main thing.
bangs.
I don't
Dude,
need
I'm
a
excited.
30-track album. Please
why
no.
not?
I just
Why
because
my God.
it's bad, bro. It's bad.
It's so
not
much.
good. It's
Like
not
Scorpion
good,
was like
bro.
half throwaways and half an actual album.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
Like,
what
he
the
coulda-
fuck?
What?
Yeah, like
Two
it was just so
discs,
long.
and
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It had like some bangers, and the same thing with Views. Views was 20 tracks long.
Yeah.
12 of the tracks banged. 8 of the tracks ruined it. It's like, bro, just
Yeah.
relax. You don't need any more money, all right? Stop fucking making records. Man. Damn it. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm looking forward to that. That was good.
Yeah,
Uh
very exciting. For sure.
there's that. Yeah, we'll talk about that Chance track. See if he drops more, because I think that track is only on YouTube as well. I was looking for it on the Spoody, and I don't think it was there. So he's probably doing something. He's always doing some kind of crazy deal, plan, something. He's got something going on. But it sounds like he's got something better than fucking, what was that? The Big Day? What was that album called? I don't even remember.
Shit
Yeah.
album with 3 good songs.
He's got something
Yeah.
something better than that coming.
Yeah, I agree. Fingers crossed.
But yeah, I think that will wrap it up. We're almost at 2 hours. We got a frozen Tompy.
I am frozen
And,
in space and time right now.
And we had a little frozen mic for a little bit. But
Love to
yeah,
see it.
good,
You love to see
good
it.
episode. Appreciate the folks here listening, whether you're on the audio or the video or peeping the premiere in on the Twitch and chat. And we'll be back again next week with more hunts. So we did a little hunt before this podcast. I might wrap that up and put that on a video too, but give Tompy some more time with the demo. This is his first time getting into it. And then
Yeah, hopefully next
get
week I'll be
more.
able to let you guys know what I think of more stuff.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. We'll probably have more news as well. They'll be dropping more stuff.
Yep.
But yeah, thank you guys for listening. Thanks for hanging. And we'll be back on the next episode.
Goodbye, gamers. I love
PVC
you so much.
podcast.
Peace.
Peace.